Hey everybody, I hope this live stream or video finds you doing well. So, because of everything that I've seen on the news and because of my own personal experiences, I felt like that it would be important for me to do this video. And as you can tell, I'm going to be talking about the current war that is going on in the Middle East between Israel and Iran. And Israel is now fighting, I would say seven. It's definitely seven, but I'm thinking eight, but I could be wrong. It could be seven. But I'm talking about the current war that's going on this day of October 6th, 2024. And that's been going on since October 7th of 2023. I don't want people to listen to this 10 years from now. Oh, he's talking about the current war. I don't know that I would be, but Benjamin Netanyahu still in office, maybe. But I wanted to explain some stuff here about Judaism and about the war that's going on in the Middle East. And when I say about Judaism, I mean about applying perfectly or trying to apply perfectly Torah to one's life. As we know, the Honorable Benjamin Netanyahu is the Prime Minister of Israel. I have shared a video to where he is in, I believe, a synagogue. He is singing with people, doing a prayer for the soldiers, a blessing for the soldiers. And some of what I've heard come out of the media is that they try and paint Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as someone that is happy to be a going to war with Iran. I do not believe that, and I will never believe that based on two things: my personal experience and my practice in Judaism. Having shared that video of Prime Minister Netanyahu um, doing this blessing over the soldiers, it is my understanding that he practices rabbinic Judaism. He is from a secular family, but from my understanding, he now practices rabbinic Judaism. I myself, practicing biblical Judaism according to written Torah, I can tell you that Prime Minister Netanyahu's job is first and foremost to protect his people. He, from my understanding, he was in the special forces and IDF, and then he gets into politics and he's shown Iran and other countries around the Middle East mercy. And then he gets really thrown back into his face on October 7th. I know for an absolute fact, is he upset about this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely upset about this. And he's personally upset about this. He's professionally upset about this. He is. His job is absolutely to protect the citizens, all citizens, Jews and Muslims in Israel. That is his job, and he takes it extremely seriously. But if you was to sit down with him and say, are you happy about this war? I think the very first thing that he would say, and I'm not trying to speak for Prime Minister Netanyahu, I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. I think that he would say that he is not happy about the war. He is not happy about the people dying in the war, but he has to protect the people, both Muslims and Jews, in Israel. That is his job. One of these days, this situation is all going to be cleared up. One of these days, as a lot of politicians do when they become unable to do their job, they just go into retirement. They confess and say, look, I just can't do this anymore. I'm going into retirement. Then they have to do a lot of self reflecting. He will not be happy about having to go to war with Hamas and with basically Iran and fighting people in the 7 or 8 fronts that he's fighting them now. He will not be happy about this. No person practicing mostly any form of Judaism would be happy with having to go to war. Now, how does my experience come into this? I'm not going to describe the circumstances. I'm not going to call out names. I will tell you the circumstances, the facts of the case. Facts of the case was I was living in a house that was where 5 other people and myself was living. Mostly wonderful experience. It really was. You know, most of the housemates that was there, they just were really great folks. Got along with them well. Had one that was a little messy. Unfortunately, he decided not to change his ways. So, um, and then there were two, and there is 2 people I am currently thinking of. They decided that they wanted these 2 narcissists wanted to run their mouth, and that's what they did. Problem with that is, here in the state of Colorado, person can get thrown in jail for running their mouth because it's called harassment. In fact, I even got both of them on threats and harassment. They thought they were really, really smart. I thought it'd be great to get a video of them yak, 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 yak. And they would crucify themselves. And lo and behold, they did. I have the video of it all, confessing, both of them, confessing that what they did. I could right now go give the Colorado Springs Police Department a call, file a complaint against both of them. The Colorado Springs police officers would have to go and arrest them. So then they'd have to go to court. And I can reassure you that when the court got done administrating justice to them both, God wouldn't have to worry about them taking his name in vain. They'd be too busy using mine. And everything I would be doing is perfectly legal because I'm not breaking the law. I'm using it, as well as using their big yak, 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 yak. Now, I have not chosen to go out and do that because my faith teaches forgiveness. Do good unto the others who do you wrong, pray for them, and I have. And to forgive them, I absolutely have. But I can guarantee you one thing, be it tomorrow or 50 years from now, if they ever come around me, I can make sure that I use the law to make them regret their decision. And I would have no problems doing it. You see, here's the thing, and this is me ousting myself. But everybody seems to think they know me. No, there's people in my past that really, really know me. People only know what I allow them to see. Nothing more, nothing less. Had one person stood up and told me, I could never imagine you getting angry. I went, huh. Now, when I go, huh, people usually are pretty dismissive of it, especially if it's a friendly conversation, which it was. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, that's because you've never seen me slightly upset. I've never allowed you to see this, and nor will I. So, I'm glad you have that picture in your head. Keep it there. I like for you to have that picture. Not that it's true, but, you know, the picture in their mind is not me. So I hold a lot of power over two individuals. They gave me that power, and so does the law. My faith has kept me from using that power. And trust me, if I ever thought it proper and appropriate, I could change my mind in a twinkling of an eye. And I would never feel bad about it. I believe that this is the same case with Prime Minister Netanyahu. I don't think he likes using the power that he has, but he has to. He's been forced into it. As I would be forced into it if the two individuals ever had anything more to do with me. So, on that level, I understand where Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is coming from. He doesn't like this war, but he has to. And I'm sure that someday when he sit down and talk to, everybody will find out that he's not happy about being forced into this. I think Benjamin Prime Minister Netanyahu is a very honorable person. So I thought I'd just put in my 2 cents about this current war and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, because he's being portrayed as something that he's not. I love you all. God bless.